Dude, it's so nice, man. Oh my god. Got a little pirate ship wheel. How cool is that, man? Alright, so what's going on, guys? My name's CG Build, and welcome back to another video. So you might have seen this keyboard on YouTube, Reddit, Group Buy. You might have it right in front of you right now. But I'm talking about the Thera75. Now, I'm not using that today. We're using an updated version or another version. It had a really cool looking badge at the top right, like the little moon thing. Looks pretty cool, and it was pretty popular, I'm not gonna lie. And it still is a really good looking board today. It's based off the island of Thera, and it's a really cool looking place just from pictures and stuff. And that's why you see on the back of the one I'm fixing to show you, the little logo on the back is like the place. It looks pretty cool. Really cool concept altogether. It's a really sick board from Keycaps. Now we have the newest one, the Thera75 V2. I'm super excited to check this thing out, man. As soon as I got in contact with them, I was ecstatic because I remember that one, and now the V2 version. I'm excited, man. I do want to say that they did send this out to me for free, but it's not sponsored. They didn't pay me to do anything. They just sent it to me for free. So they don't have any control of what I say. Whatever I say is going to be exactly my opinions and my thoughts exactly. So no more talking about it. Let's go ahead and get to the unboxing. So you get two cases, one with the actual board in it, and then you get one with all the hardware and supplies and stuff like that. Both are really cool carrying cases, which is cool. So we're going to start with the board first because I really wanted to get to looking at this thing because once again, I knew it was going to be really good. And god damn, bro, dude, it looks so sick. It looks so good, man. I fell in love with this thing, dude. Such good build quality, really great machining. Of course, this is the navy option, as you can tell from the navy blue color. And it's super clean looking, man. The little badge on the back, like I said, is like one of the buildings from the island. Really nice finish and just everything, man. It's such a nice looking keyboard case. Plus you have the little badge up there, and it is, like I said, as you tell, it's a little bit different from here. We have a knob version, which the knob version is super cool. So you also have with the badges, there's a lot of different badges here. Like I'll show a little picture here on screen. There's a lot of different badges. The knob one is definitely the best in my opinion. Plus the little blue one with the 75, really nice. So one of the differences between the V1 or the normal one and then this one is that one was plateless, and this one does come with plate options. So that is one of the differences. Now let's go ahead and look at the case with all the good stuff and things how we're going to make this thing work. So you get a fuck ton of stuff. It's very light when you first pick it up. What's inside is a lot. You get two different types of plate, a shitload of foam, some screws, the PCB parts so you can make it work and stuff. This is USB Type-C. And then the additional knob that we talked about. And this thing, once again, is sick. Dude, just look at it, bro. I mean, come on. It's really cool. It's a cool concept. And the badge it comes with stock is pretty cool. It looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, but it's cool. I like it. It's very different, I will say that. Now, it's kind of a lot when you have it all laid out in front of you. I'm gonna be honest, my OCD was really kicking in. It was hard for me to have all this stuff on my desk, and I couldn't do anything about it because like it was just to the sides, and dude, it was kind of stressful. I'm not gonna lie. First, let's talk about the actual stuff you need to get this thing up and going. The PCB looks phenomenal. Really, it really is beautiful. And as you can tell, it is soldered. Like you do need to solder with this, but you do have the option of buying the hot swappable version. This one just isn't that. It's the soldered one, which yay, go me. But it is more satisfying when you get to actually do it because it's just a sense of accomplishment. You do see the little flex cuts, which I do like because this is gasket mounted. Now the flex cuts really work. Like there's a good bit of bounce to this thing. And the gaskets are actually pretty cool. I'll talk about them more in a minute, but it's pretty cool how they actually do it. Now moving on to the plates. I do have two plates. I don't know if this is going to be normal, but I have two plates. I don't know if that's like how it's going to be for you, but you might just be able to pick your plate from how it goes. Anyways, I have the carbon fiber and the polycarbonate option. Now, you know I love my polycarbonate options, but I am going to be showing you a little sound test of what it's going to be like with the carbon fiber. Such a nice board, dude. And one thing I did notice, it doesn't come with its own stabs, which I'll talk more about this in a minute. I'm just saying it didn't come with its own stabs. A little weird. I had to use my own. So anyways, next you have the hardware. You have the daughter board for the USB Type-C, some screws, as well as the knob option, like I've already said. It's like a pirate ship thing. Really cool, man. Really cool. I like it. Now let's talk about the foam. Now the foam in this thing is a lot. You get two variants of each one that's going to be layered in. You have like one thicker and then one skinnier, which is really cool. I like that they give that as an option because, I mean, even though a thicker one and a less thicker one, especially from what I'm seeing, isn't going to make that much of a difference, it is nice. I'm not going to say it's not going to do anything. It definitely will do something. It's just, I don't know. It's nice. I like having the option. But with that being said, there's a lot of options. There, a lot of different configurations you could have done with this than from what I actually did. You also get a switch pad, which is like its own PE foam, which I do like because it's not like super cheap if I were to do it myself. And that's pretty much everything. Oh, wait, I forgot. The instructions. Dude, it came with instructions, like full out book. And like had pictures like I'm a little kid, which I am. I'm not the smartest. So just a little bit of information on this board and all the pricing and group buys and stuff like that. Yes, this is a group buy. The group buy starts October 30th and ends November 30th. The standard kit is $270 with the Bluetooth version coming in at $305. Now we can get on to building this thing. So first you want to do is take out all the screws, which they do have the included hex screws and everything like that. So you just unscrew them all. And now, this is where it gets fun. You get the USB Type-C, the daughter board thing, put it in, screw it in, simple as that. As well as you put on the feet. I already did that at first, but comes with these little feet, little round nubs, put them on, easy. Now, as you can tell, there's a little piece here, because there is like a battery pack option that you can have for this. But since we don't have that, it does come with a little bit of foam to like cover that up. There's two pieces. You can do like none, one, or both. I'm going to use both because I want it to be as even as possible. I don't want it to be like a weird hollow section over here from, you know what I mean? So I am going to be filling that up with, are y'all good? Hey, my cats are fighting. So yeah, I am going to be filling up with that, with both of them. Now this is where you need to start figuring out what you're going to do for soldering. Now I went ahead and put the gaskets on my PCB just because why not? Save me time. I'm kind of stalling, so I don't have to solder. So for the gaskets, you pretty much get them and you slip them on. It's really simple. I really like this option. It's really cool. And they are pretty squishy. And with these being so thick and like they actually do help, you don't have that issue with it being fully aluminum. The ping, like it's actually fixed pretty much. I'm not saying it's that necessarily, but I do think it helps a lot because it distributes the actual sound so much better than like a normal aluminum board. So you don't have to force break mod and use tape on the corners and all where all the holes are for the screw holes and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Now, since we are going to be soldering this thing, you need to figure out what you're going to do in between the plate and the PCB because you can't change it once you solder unless you desolder, but that's annoying. For me, I decided to use the polycarbonate plate as well. So yeah, I ended up picking the thinner piece of foam for the in-between, and I did use the switch pad for the PE foam mod that it did include. So that's what's in here right now. So now we're going to solder it, and let's talk about these switches because that's important when soldering. The switches you see here are the Lotus switches from Keycaps. They sent me these and they're already lubed, which saved me a lot of time. Thank you. These are a linear switch with a long stem pole and extended spring. Operating force is this on screen. The bottom out force is this on screen. Just saves me a little bit of time so I don't have to memorize what it said. I soldered them all off camera just because, once again, just taking my time. I do have carpal tunnel in both my hands, so like I do have to take a lot of breaks and it's really tedious, so I just wanted to get it out the way. But yeah, it is soldered and I'm very happy with it. One thing I didn't mention is the knob. You do have to like put it, it's all in the instructions, but you pretty much put it in the knob and then you have to solder it so it can work and stuff like that. And before we actually put it all in and we can screw it all back together, I am going to be putting in one piece of foam from for the bottom part, not the switch pad one that has like the switch cutouts, like hot swappable little socket ones. I'm going to be using the other one. I use the thicker one. That's like the full solid piece. I think it's really good at like how it evened out all the way through. So yeah, I am very happy with my decision on how I did this because I think it turned out really good. Now moving, I just want to talk about this knob real quick because I've mentioned it a lot. It's really cool, man. You can literally unscrew the little pegs it has. Like, dude, that's so cool. You can make it straight up a knob. You can have one in there, 2, 3, 4. It's so cool. I love that it's so unique. Like, just that alone is really cool. Oh, and I also didn't mention the stabs. Like I said I was earlier. The stabs I used are just some cherry clip-ins, which that's unfortunately all I had, but they turned out pretty good. Another thing to note is that you actually get the option of having plate mounted or screw-in stabs. Now, with that being said, you have to pick the option you want whenever you're purchasing the group buy. But yeah, it's super sick that they offer that. You can do whatever you want. So I know me, I have some plate mounted stabilizers that sound really good. Way better than screw-ins. They are lubed with Crytox 205 Grade 0 from Kinetic Labs. Link in the description. Just like everything that you see in this video will be down there as well. But now we have our build. Looks pretty good. The only thing left to do is you put the keycaps on, and it was a hard decision for keycaps, not gonna lie. Because when I think of navy blue, the thing that like looks good in my mind is like white. That's the only thing I can think of that would look good. Like whites, blacks, grays. That's it. I don't know if I'm just weird and that's just me, but anyways. But I actually went ahead and used these PBT fan neon set. So they are translucent, a little bit different than just like normal black keycaps. Like being able to see through and like see like the little bit of white through it, and then the white legends in just all black looking at the board. It's such a good board, man. I love the way this thing turned out. Just it gives good accent to like the little pirate ship wheel. Something about a white on black keycap set, really nice. Now that we have it and it looks really good, let's go ahead and hear the sound test. Dude, come on, man. Such a nice sounding board, man. I have a certain type that I like, and I know that there's people watching that have a certain type they like. Like people like clicky switches, silent switches. They like clack more than thawk. They like, you know what I mean? There's so many different variations. And once you do it enough as I have, I'm not saying I'm anything. I'm just saying I've done a lot. You come to like different sounds and appreciate other things. But yeah, nonetheless, dude, it's such a good board. Like the build quality on this thing is unlike any other. Like it's so good. I would get it, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I like it. It's very unique. I know it's not for everybody. From where it's coming from and the little story it has with it and just how good the build quality is, and it's just such a good keyboard, man. I like it. The case is so nice, man. So minimal too. Like just such a great piece. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I think this thing turned out amazing. Like, I would pick this thing up. But yeah, thank you, Create Keys, for letting me get my hands on it and making this video. It's a lot of fun. I like this. I'll have links of all the information, all the stuff here that you can go and find if you want to buy anything or if you want to just learn more about this board. Go ahead and go down in the description and figure it out. But yeah, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you did enjoy. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.